What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad. We about to go ahead and get it in. Watch this Treehouse live event. I think it's gonna be pretty good. This is my first um, live reaction, so we're gonna sit back and relax and enjoy what's going on. Are you guys excited for Paper Mario like I am? I believe it's next Friday. Yeah. It'd be nice if they said release today. I'm thinking about being a YouTuber. You know, you gotta kind of do everything yourself. So I gotta make sure I go out and broadcast. And sorry about that. All right, got two people watching. What's going on with you? Feel free to send me a comment in the chat. So some new game by Wayward Forward. I hope they do more than just one game. Do more than one game would be great. But it should be starting any time now. 12:56 is set at 10 a.m. PT, so that's 1 p.m. Eastern. All right, starting soon. Looks like it's about to get ready to job. I'm so slow. What's going on, good people? Those of you chiming in, feel free to say what up to me in the chat. I appreciate you. I'm just sending out notifications of what I'm doing, where I'm at. How y'all doing today? Can't wait till this game drop. Tell me, I can't type. Can't do nothing. I did it again. Same thing. Starting soon. Played a little Last of Us 2 last night. Boy, that game is good. Whenever we get started, I won't be doing too much talking. I like to sit and watch. I'll react to what needs to be reacting to, but I won't be screaming and a bunch of that stuff. So feel free, you guys watching the video, like the video. I appreciate you. But feel free to leave some comments in the chat. I'll love to be able to interact with you. Let me know how my sound, how the video looks. That's going to be important. All right, we got more people joining in. What's going on, good people? Those of you joining the stream. If you don't mind, let me know how the volume sounds. All right, here we go.
Hello, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. Thank you so much for joining us today. And before we get started, I'd just like to acknowledge the fact that this is our first time doing this remotely. So we'd like to ask for your patience and understanding as we sort of work through all of this. Very hard to bring you the best stream we possibly can. So without further ado, let's meet the team. My name is Riona, and I'm joined today by Ethan, who will be playing the game for us, and Sam, who is going to be offering some keen insights for Paper Mario The Origami King, which is the game that we're going to be showing you in this segment. In the next segment, we're going to be talking about an exciting new game developed by one of our partners. But to get started, we have a short video prepared that kind of sets up the story for Paper Mario The Origami King. And while that plays, Ethan is going to be providing some commentary. So please take a look.
Cool. All right, let's get started, everybody. We are seeing Mario and Luigi enter Toad Town. They've been invited here by Princess Peach to join in an origami festival, but something seems to be wrong. There's not a whole lot of toads to be seen. So we are going to make our way into Princess Peach's castle to see what's going on. So Mario's meeting Princess Peach, familiar friend, but seems to be in a slightly folded fashion. Something seems to be off about her as well. Let's see how their conversation goes. Yeah-oh. So right, Mario finds himself unceremoniously dumped into the castle dungeon, and he's got to make his way out. And he's using an ability here called the Thousand-Fold Arms, which we'll see later. But he's uncovered his partner for this adventure, Olivia. And so now they can kind of join forces to make their escape. And as they do so, they're also going to run into a couple other familiar faces. Might recognize Bowser here, who finds himself in a kind of folded position as well. He's not super happy about it. So the three of them now are going to try and make their escape from the castle. They get outside, and they're met by Princess Peach and somebody else. That's right. It is none other than King Ollie, the Origami King himself, who also happens to be Olivia's brother. And he's unveiling his plan to take over this paper-crafted kingdom by turning everything into origami. And he's starting by wrapping up Princess Peach's castle in these 5 gigantic paper streamers, ripping it from its foundations. That's not cool at all. So Olivia and Mario and Bowser are kind of left to try and make their escape. Things don't go exactly
beautiful
as they
game.
were planning. And the castle is dropped on top of a mountain far away.
What's going on, floppy
and
nipples?
that is where we're going to start our gameplay. Hold on, Mario, buddy, wake up. Okay, Mario was kind of sleeping on the job there. So here we go.
All right. So, as you saw, King Ollie abducted Princess Peach's castle, but that's not all he's done. He's also folded up Bowser's minions from paper into origami. So you can see a little origami Goomba up there. Those are King Ollie's folded soldiers, and some of his other minions have gone through the world and torn these terrible holes in it. And you'll see, I think Ethan did a bit earlier, he's collecting little scraps of confetti so that he can fill in these holes and hopefully rebuild this world that was destroyed a little bit by King Ollie and his minions.
Yeah, and as the camera pitched up there when
so I'm
Olivia
just using
was
some
talking.
confetti here.
Oh, sorry, Ethan. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, as the camera pitched up, you could see that the red paper streamer in the background, and that's one of the streamers that wrapped up Princess Peach's castle in the video that we saw. And that's going to be our goal, is to try and get up and deal with that paper streamer.
Oh, look at this lovely little butterfly. Oh, and little something hiding in the wall. So that's another thing that King Ollie has done, is he's taken all of the toads from Toad Town and hidden them all about the world. So you'll notice that when you first came to Toad Town, it's completely empty, and now you find them, you refill them. But now we're in a battle, and I'm hoping that Sam can talk about this a little bit.
Yeah, oh, I love the battle system in this game. Okay, so the battles happen in two different phases. You've got this ring-based puzzle portion, and then you've got your familiar Paper Mario timing-based attacks. And the way Ethan solved that puzzle is by moving all of the enemies into a position where he could attack all of them at once using this jump attack here, where he is getting excellence all down the line. Nice job, Ethan.
Thank you.
Yeah, and he's racked up all these bonuses too, which are giving him a ton of coins. Sorry, Riona, go ahead.
That's exactly what I was about to say. No, great minds think alike. And you'll see that using confetti can also help you discover little secrets, maybe reach items like this question block that you wouldn't otherwise be able to reach. And if you look up the road here, you'll see a little Koopa Troopa just hanging out. Oh, I think Ethan, he has something to say about this little Koopa Troopa.
I was just actually gonna say, so you folks can notice that, like, as I'm using confetti to fill in holes, you'll see I also will need to gather more, and so you get it from a bunch of different sources, and you've got a little confetti bag icon in the top left of your screen, and you'll see that refill and change colors, go back to green as you gather more confetti. So you're kind of using it and then needing to find more, and it's kind of a fun cycle to go back and forth on.
Definitely. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. What I was going to say about the Koopa Troopas is that they are paper like Mario, so it's a kind of like paper versus origami sort of situation in this game. Oh, and another exciting battle. Sam, why don't you tell us what Ethan's going to do here?
Yeah, so this one's a little bit different. So as you saw in the first battle, he lined all of the Goombas up in a straight line, and that's the way you get the enemies into an arrangement for your jump attack. But for a hammer attack, you want to arrange them in this kind of 2x2 formation, like the Shy Guys are right here. And when you solve the puzzle portion of the ring system of the battle, you get a 1.5 times damage boost. So it's really helpful for getting through these battles quickly and racking up those bonuses at the end. Nice work, Ethan.
Thanks, guys. It's good to know
Making
I've got
it look so easy.
good support and my buddies watching me here.
I love that little pose, that little flourish that Mario does when you get an excellent on the last enemy in the line.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He mugs for the camera a little bit.
So we're going to go down here and
heading...
see what those Koopa Troopas were getting all flustered about. And here they are. So there's an entrance to a temple here that's going to become important later. And currently there is an origami shy guy who is causing some kind of trouble over there. So we are being asked to go take a look and probably solve some trouble with our hammer, as we are wont to do.
That's the way you solve a lot of problems in this game, it turns out.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks like a tricky one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Olivia's giving you a helpful hint here about using, you can use coins to extend the timer for the ring puzzle. And I think you might need to heed her advice because this one's
I'm
a little more
start by doing
complicated.
that. I'm going to add some coins on, and I'm going to take a look here where I should move these guys. That doesn't look right.
Yeah, so in the other battles that we've seen up until this point, you've seen Ethan
right.
choose one of the concentric rings and rotate it. But in order to solve this puzzle, you're going to need to do something else also, which is you can choose one of the diameter lines of the ring and slide all of the enemies along that line. Ethan is also showing off something else here where you can pay the toads in the audience to cheer for you, and they'll have various different positive effects. Like there, you saw them toss Mario some health. They actually solved a portion of the ring puzzle for Mario and helped Ethan out there. They also tossed some junk at the enemies, doing a little bit of damage.
I want to solve it myself.
Right, and as you find more toads throughout, playing the game, hidden in the world, you'll see that the stands start to get more and more full, and you get more toads, obviously. They say really hilarious things while you're fighting, and actually the things that they'll do to help you, it gets better the more you have. So there is definitely an incentive to find lots of toads, even if you're not a completionist like me.
So we've done away with the shy guy here, and now we're getting a little more info about what's going on. We're going to have to collect the rest of these shell stones if we want to get entrance into this temple. So that's going to be kind of our next goal. While we're down here, though, I had spotted something kind of suspicious looking up on top of these stands, so I'm going to check it out. So there's these cracked rocks here I'm going to hit with my hammer, and we're going to reveal one of these magic circles that we saw earlier that's going to let us use the thousand-fold arms again. And I'm using motion control right now to extend my arms and then find a spot I can interact with and then whack the wall here. Sometimes you end up, peeling away a piece of the paper landscape, but the thousand-fold arms are really fun to use them in specific spots like that. We might just see them later on in our gameplay as well. Oh, I can't leave that coin. I gotta go get it.
Please don't. Thank you, Ethan.
Coins are important. Yeah, coins you can do so many things with. Actually, I'm going to talk a little bit about one of my favorite things, which has to do with this toad. So this toad is actually going to run back to Toad Town and open an accessory shop. And you can buy from him, or it, all sorts of different accessories. Maybe, Sam, can you talk a bit about accessories and how they can help out Mario?
Yeah, we'll actually get an opportunity to see some of those in action a little bit later, but the accessories are so useful. They have all kinds of different effects. One of the accessories that we'll be seeing is called Guard Plus, which helps Mario. So in the timing-based portion of the battle, not only do you have to have good timing for your attacks, but you also have to have good timing in order to block attacks from enemies and reduce the amount of damage that you're taking. And some of the accessories can help you do that.
There's all kinds of accessories though, and they do all kinds of stuff, and it's really fun to find them and kind of incorporate them into your tool set.
What's going on, good people? Welcome to the stream.
For sure.
Those of you chiming in, just leave a brother comment in there.
Just noticed a house there wrapped up in the red streamer. We're gonna have to come back and take care of that later. Those people inside will have to sit tight for the moment. Let's see. See this nice little butterfly floating up there.
So
it takes a lot of confetti to fill in that hole.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, wow.
Now that butterfly is attracted by the flowers and whack it because it's totally a toad.
They're just flapping about.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
So
Gonna
this
make
game
my way
seems
No,
over
he's
here.
perfect.
flying.
Switch
Did you
light.
see?
Okay.
Oh, right.
Definitely gonna be taking this on the road.
So I didn't want to fight that guy, that little Goomba there, so I decided to run
You better
from that
solve
battle.
little small things and
Found
keep
another
pushing.
toad who seems to be stuck in this sand trap here. And
This area looks very
Oh, gosh.
intriguing with its.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Oh
that.
gosh!
Hey, what's this?
So, yeah, folks who are Mario fans may recognize this stairway.
You know what to do.
I do. I love this this particular one because it just shows you that like the toads that are hidden around the environment are really in a variety of different ways. Sometimes you know pull one out of a wall, and then sometimes something really dramatic like that happens. Okay, we're wanting to get through here to follow the red streamer, but this origami dog is blocking our path. So you know what to do. It's hammer time.
And this little
He's a
toad is
feisty
another
little guy.
special little guy. Yeah, he's putting up his dukes, but he's gonna run back to Toad Town as well, and he's gonna open. He just mentioned the Battle Lab, which is a place that you can practice your timing for battles and things like that. So there's definitely, I mean, finding toads, you never know which toad you're gonna find. You might find one who opens a shop or all sorts of things. So.
Right, we've already got a couple extra things to do if we go back to Toad Town now because of the toads we've rescued, which is cool. All right,
Oh,
so
so
we are going
far,
to
so
make our
good.
way from Picnic Road into Overlook Mountain, where the red streamer is going. And one thing I love about playing this game is moving from like one kind of wide open environment like Picnic Road right into the next, even potentially even bigger, location in Overlook Mountain here. And there's just tons of detail, and you're free to explore kind of at your own pace and like do what you want to do. So I love that you can just kind of move from zone to zone as you choose. Let's
Ooh,
see.
little shy guys.
That one guy used to work for IGN.
Some sneak attack.
Yeah. Ah, and so Ethan has just found a collectible, which we haven't seen so far, but this is going to
Oh, gosh.
show up in the Toad Town. Uh-oh. Ambush!
I got totally ambushed.
So I was saying that will show up in the Toad Town Museum, which is where you'll find all of the different collectibles. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. We've got another battle here going. I'm excited
I'm gonna
to
get
see
through this one
Ethan
quickly, you guys.
knock this one out of the
Yeah,
park.
nice work.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it's immensely satisfying to solve these ring puzzles, get that damage boost, and then do a ton of damage when you get into the attack phase. You can get through these battles really quickly if you master this system. And this is a wave battle,
Yeah.
so you've got multiple groups of enemies
His
that you're going to
Nintendo
have to
sweater
fight.
is fresh. Wouldn't mind having
Oh,
one.
Ethan's making it look so easy.
Yeah, you're thrashing these guys.
You know me.
Oh, sorry, we
and
threw
then
you off.
say
That was our fault.
and of course
Yeah.
I'll leave a couple. I know.
One of the things I
It
really love
happens,
is
though,
seeing the
you know.
little comments that the toads in the stands have, because some of them are just so hilarious that it's almost distracting, honestly.
So we should mention that
And,
solving the
you know, like,
puzzle in the battles isn't required.
this is just to show
you
you,
can
I guess,
still
that-
move on.
Oh, go ahead, Sam.
Oh, sorry, Ethan.
Yeah. No, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Sorry, there's a little bit of delay that we're working through. Yeah, we were just saying that you don't need to solve the puzzle in order to move on. You can still work your way through the battle, but solving the puzzle and getting that damage boost is really going to help you rack up those bonuses like you saw Ethan get. He got a ton of coins at the end of that last battle, and the coins are so useful in this game. You might think that, oh, he has over 8,000 coins, and that's plenty, but you can burn through those really quickly.
Definitely, and we've just entered into a battle with the shiny. Maybe, Sam, can you talk a little bit about the weapon that Ethan has chosen to use?
Yeah, so he's battling some
Yeah, it would be nice
spinies
to
right
be able to
now,
hit
which
that first
it
one
probably
and
wouldn't be a good
slide-
idea for Mario to
toe
jump on those with his
slide through the rest
regular
of 'em.
boots attack. So he equipped some iron boots there, which allowed him to jump on those spinies. Now your boots and your hammer, you'll always be able to use those attacks. Those will never deplete. But certain special attacks, like the iron boots that he was using there, will deplete after a while.
Very true. And one thing that I just wanted to point out, it's very little, but something I enjoy is that when you finish a battle,
quite a bit of the game.
the enemy kind of explodes into this like giant cloud of confetti, and it really makes you feel like it's celebrating your victory. Just little things I really enjoy. Oh, and here we're at Monty Mole. Looks like he's hawking something and wants to know if you'd like to buy it. Aha, so this is one of the orbs that you will need to bring back to the Earth
Found one of
Elemental
the
Temple,
shell
which we
stones
saw
here we were looking
earlier.
for.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Ethan.
Oh no, you were saying the exact same thing I was.
10,000 coins is a
10,000
little steep.
coins. Oof. Yeah, I'd say don't buy it.
Nah.
We can get him down to a cheaper price.
Yeah, we can do better than that, Mr.
Definitely.
Mole.
Ooh. Well, that's not bad. 5,000.
What do you guys say?
It's getting
do you
better,
think,
but
Ethan?
I think we can push this guy further.
I like the whole
Yeah, we
effect
could
they're
push
trying
it.
to, you know, like at a car dealership. That's how they do. They kind of like gang attack you to buy something.
I didn't even have 10,000 to start with. Okay.
Ooh, 3,000.
That sounds okay.
Can we
I'm gonna
push
say
him
no.
lower?
Boy, you're breaking this poor mole's heart.
Even that paratrooper can't believe it.
I'm gonna keep going.
Or sorry,
I'm
the
feeling it.
Paragoomba.
Ethan!
Wow, 1,000. Nice
Okay,
bargain,
take
Ethan.
it.
Hey, okay. What do you guys say? I know.
I'd say take it.
1/10 of the price. Let's do this. Giddy up.
What's going on, good
Yeah,
people? If
green
you
shell
live on the
stones, yeah.
stream, feel free to chime in and leave a
Fantastic.
comment.
Nice.
This is just one example of the many
So,
really
I think
enjoyable,
we're gonna
fun
take this
NPCs.
opportunity to
Oh, sorry, Ethan. Please continue.
and we're gonna cut away here, and we want to show you some of the boss battle action that this game has to
Yeah,
offer.
yeah.
So I'm
Let's
gonna
get into
I'm gonna
it.
switch over to that, and while I'm doing that, you guys feel free to chit chat.
Yeah, so,
Yeah,
one of the things that Ethan touched on just a little bit when we first walked into Overlook Mountain is the environments are connected organically into this big world to explore, which is one of the new things about this game that I really love. You know, in previous titles in the series, you had the environments were separated into kind of this Super Mario World style overworld map. But here you've got this big connected world, and it feels much more like this big place to explore, where you could backtrack into areas that you've been before and maybe find some of the hidden toads or fill in some of the not bottomless holes that you might have missed. But I don't want to keep talking because we're getting to the red streamer here.
Ooh, yeah. So we've finally
Yeah.
found the end
So
of
we've
the
actually-
red streamer that we saw
Oh,
earlier.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna try to unravel this and maybe see if we can get that part of Princess Peach's castle set free. It looks like Mario's jump doesn't have enough oomph in it.
Nice save,
Nice
Olivia.
save by
Nice
Olivia.
save, Olivia.
We all said the
Triple
same thing.
jinx.
In a round.
All right, so we're coming up to our very first boss battle. Maybe, Sam, can you talk to us a little bit about what's different about a boss battle?
Yeah, certainly. We'll see a little bit more when we actually get into things. But you know, in the battles with regular enemies that you were seeing before, Mario was in the center of the rings, and he was arranging the enemies into patterns. And you'll see when we get into the boss battle that the boss is in the center of the rings, and you're arranging the rings to guide Mario to the center so that he can attack the boss. And the bosses are puzzles in and of themselves, so it's going to take a little bit of figuring out to try and see what does damage to each of the bosses.
I'm gonna be dying quite often.
Definitely.
I love the boss.
I'd love to
music
see
here.
Ethan use the toads in the boss battle because they also do different things to help Mario out, and it's quite interesting.
Yeah, so those are some of those accessories that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I've got like guard plus on. Reduces my damage I'll take a little bit.
All right, and I think
Yeah,
that
so
other
this- it
accessory,
might-
it adds on... Oh, sorry, you go.
Oh no, go ahead, Ethan. Or sorry, I'm Riona.
Oh, no, it's all you.
No, I was just gonna say that it looks kind of daunting at first, but it'll make a lot more sense when you see Ethan start moving. So Mario is gonna travel on the path as dictated by these arrows. There you go. And he passed an envelope on the way, and that envelope gave him a hint about what he needs to do to damage the boss.
Right,
And
it told me
stepping
to
on
get
that
out my
icon-
hammer once I'm behind it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
And he passed that on icon that was in Mario's path, so he activated it, and that turned on those magic circles, which could be useful later. Nice work.
Very nice.
Thank you. All right, let's see. Now, I need to get in front, I think. So I'm going to move this attack icon in front, and then what else do I need to do? Looking at my arrows to build my path here. That looks good, right? Okay, here we go.
That looks... Oh no. I think... Oh no,
I made
okay.
it, okay.
Very good, yeah. Sorry. I
Had you
thought
worried
that
there for a
up
sec,
arrow
Sam?
was in your path.
Fear not. I was born to stomp. Okay.
Nice
Oh,
block.
nice.
My
block.
block in, nice.
So I ain't see how you block. I gotta figure that out.
Yeah, you saw that guard plus pop up, so that that accessory that Mario has equipped has helped him out there. This is starting to get pretty daunting.
Yeah, he's pretty
this might be
unrelenting
time
with
to
those missile
Call on
pencils.
some little bit of toad help, maybe.
Yeah, you might want to
Okay.
enlist some help.
Yeah,
here.
I'm looking at this. There's a lot more icons on the battlefield, as you can see, and what I'm going to do, right, is take Sam and Riona's advice and call on my toads by spending coins.
Ooh, big
Boy,
spender.
999, you're splashing out.
High roller. All right. Sam, do you want to tell us what's going on here?
Yeah, so in addition to tossing Mario some health, the Toads also activated kind of a guideline on the battlefield. So it doesn't show you where you need to go, but rather what Mario's current path will be based on the formation of the rings as they are. And it updates in real time as Ethan was adjusting the rings.
Yeah,
So
very
having turned
handy
on
little
the
tool for the boss
alarms
battle.
here, I'm gonna get them out and use them in the battle here. So you can use them in the environment, but also they have a role in battles as well. Ooh, my arms are going nuts there for a second. I grab with the LZR and close that lid.
Get it together, Mario.
It's more like me, actually. I think Mario's doing fine.
Nice work.
Very nice.
if you get really good at the ring system in these boss battles, you can set up this really elaborate movement structure where Mario just kind of sweeps the board and collects absolutely everything there is before landing on the final spot that you need to damage the boss.
All right,
Get him,
one more.
Ethan.
Let's see, getting one more good attack here. Nice.
Definitely a thinking man's game.
Ooh.
Oh, he got me.
Ooh.
All right. Well, we're doing some good damage. As you
Yeah.
can see. He's definitely
Yeah, I
not
haven't
done
been
yet.
hit by his colored pencil missiles yet, so that's good.
No. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's right. That's another important thing to mention. You can see those like targeting reticles that are on the ring system, and Ethan has been doing a really good job of avoiding those up until now.
I think I'm gonna do one more quick attack here with the thousand-fold arms. All right, here we go. Close that lid one more time. I've kind of found a good pattern that's working for me now.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot to beat
Alright.
the boss.
And
on his last
I guess we'll
legs.
just jump ahead one more. Let's see. I need to bring that there. Bring this over here.
Yeah, I think Ethan
that should
touched on
work.
it very briefly, but you see those icons with the fist on them. That's an attack icon, and you need to position that in Mario's final spot in order for him to be able to take an attack action when he reaches the boss.
Right. If that wasn't there, Mario would reach that spot and just fall over, which is
Yeah.
kind of sad. All right.
Nice block.
Very nice. Oh,
So he's not happy at all. I've been kind of
Yeah.
doing some damage on him, so he's getting out some sort of Gatling gun attack here.
Yeah, goodness gracious. Yeah, something tells me what you've been doing up until this point isn't gonna cut it anymore. But
No, yeah.
but I think we're gonna have to call it here, because
Yeah,
like we said,
we
you know,
don't
the
wanna show
bosses.
everything.
Yeah, the bosses are puzzles, and we don't want to show you the solution to the puzzle, as you know, especially because the game is coming out in just a short amount of time. Ethan, when is everybody going to be able to get their hands on this?
So this
Today.
is coming out on Friday, July 17th. It's super colorful, really fun, lots of super fun areas to explore, and paper enemies to defeat. So please, I hope everybody will check it out.
Yeah, awesome. So thank you so much, Riona, and thank you, Ethan. And as we head out, we're going to play the announcement trailer one more time for those of you who might have missed it. And also because the announcement trailer does a really good job of highlighting some of the various environments that this adventure will take you that we couldn't hope to show you in just a single Treehouse Live segment.
Wow.
So stay tuned for that. And right up and coming up, we're going to be taking a look at a brand new game. So stick around. Thanks, everyone.
All right, so I mean, I've seen this trailer quite a few times, but it's a beautiful game. It's definitely something different. I look forward to playing it, especially on my Switch Lite. This game has Switch Lite all over it, but I bet you it'll look good on a nice TV as well. So, interesting. I'm definitely picking it up. Just don't know what I'm gonna play first. This or Ghost of Tsushima. Oui. Decisions. But think like this trailer made me want the game even more. I was like, man, oh yeah, this is epic. I wonder what happened to Bowser right after that. The only thing I wonder if my kids gonna stick with it. My kids want this game, but I don't know if they'll stick with it. I wish they do, because just the puzzling aspect of it, I think would be good for them. Plus my kids, they all have math minds. They're just impatient. What's this next game? This has really sparked my interest. Watch this next game be Metroid. That'd be crazy. Stay tuned. How long they gonna have it on hold? Good people, this your boy Gaming Dad. Don't forget, every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go live to about this week in gaming. We're gonna talk about this live event, and yeah, what you guys thought about it. I bet you people on the Nintendo side probably clowning this game. Even though I like what it's offering so far, but I don't know. You know, the Nintendo fans, we just a unique breed. But I ain't like all the other ones, but I know they want things their way right now, and if they don't get it that way, they rage. So I see some people probably raging over this game right now, because it's not. They really. I think I would prefer to have the turn base. Even though I'm not an RPG guy, you know, it's not gonna bother me either way. But if you're an RPG guy and you play some of the classics, you probably be like, I don't know about this right here. But it's a beautiful game. It probably got some great humor. And I'm a big fan for a good story, so it's gonna be interesting to see. If you're stopping into the stream, feel free to hit the like button. I don't know when the next one's gonna drop. They should have dropped by now. God, it's been on hold for a long time. Using Nintendo was right to it. Yeah, but it would be nice if they said, you know what? Samus Returns drops today. I'd be like, man, I won't get this money from, but I gotta get it. So, guys, my other job has started to loosen up some of those restrictions, so I can start to get back to work. But definitely. I'm gonna pick it up regardless. I think people gonna have hate on this game, but they're gonna pick it up regardless. Oh man, it's gonna be what you think so far. Any other games you guys gonna be playing? I can see right now it's only got four in the chat that keep go from 4 to 3. People just probably stopping in and seeing my face. Like, man, I'm not staying around for this stuff. I'm out of here. Which is fine. It's good. If you're stopping into the chat, welcome to the stream. They got me on hold right now. That's how I feel like with Nintendo. They're going to talk about this new game coming up next. We just sitting back and waiting. If you're stopping in, hey, say what up to me in the chat. I appreciate it. Like my man, Floppy Nipples. That's a great name. Who names himself Floppy Nipples? You gotta have some self-confidence for sure. But shout out to Floppy Nipples for saying what up though in the chat.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. Before we dive in, we'd like to play a short video. This is a first reveal of a new game coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch this year. And right after, we'll see live gameplay and dig into some of the deep battle mechanics the game has to offer. So please, take a look.
terrible. Listen, I know if I'm raging, then it's November 3rd. Man,
Hey, welcome back. So
This is
Bakugan,
not it.
Champions of Vestroya. Let's introduce everyone. I'm Sam, and I'm here with Tyler from Nintendo, and
man,
two
this
special
is
guests. We've got
terrible.
Steve. Hey, Tyler. We've got Steve Robert from Spin Master. Hey, Steve. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, brawlers.
And we've
My
got
son,
Kenny
my
Ilko from
youngest son might
WayForward,
be
one of my
interested in
absolute
this game,
favorite
but
developers.
man, I
And
am
we'll want
not.
to
This is-
shout out a special thanks to publisher Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment.
Let me
So
look at
Kenny and
Nintendo's
Steve,
chat.
thank
This is
you,
pretty-
welcome, and let's see the game. Let's jump in.
Let's go get it. Hold on, I gotta bring up Nintendo's
All right.
chat real quick.
Let's go over some features first. In Bakugan Champions of Vestroya, you are the hero in an epic action role-playing game with an original story expanding on the hit TV series and toy franchise. We've designed a unique,
I know I laughed
real-time,
too.
and turn-based brawling system offering pick-up-and-play ease and layers of strategy to discover. There's
That's
plenty
right.
of depth
Seriously?
in our game,
God
including
almighty,
faction
man, this is
resistance,
terrible.
increasing your Bakugan stats via in-game progression. Plus, you can selectively modify up to 4 special ability slots for each Bakugan on your team, before and
man,
after the
this
battle.
This is a thumbs down.
In addition
for
to
me.
brawling, which you'll be doing a lot of in our game, explore an RPG
I can
world
tell you right
across
now,
a variety of environments
if they don't
and
show
engage
nothing
in
else,
over 100 quests.
this gets ad.
In all,
F.
you'll collect over 80 Bakugan, plus 200 special
what they
ability
show
types
for
and
Paper
upgrades
Mario,
to help
I
you
mean-
and your Bakugan become champions.
They
Did I
really
mention
show
80
a whole
Bakugan?
lot. They show some mechanics.
Actually, it's 81.
I could have waited for the
Because
game
we've
came
listened
out.
to our
Figured it out
fans,
myself.
and we're bringing back Leonidas. Lastly, we're proud to announce in Bakugan Champions of Vestroya, you can play against brawlers around the world and online head-to-head multiplayer. All right, Kenny, let's get our brawl on.
Yeah, this is for
All right.
those who are.
We'll pick up the first fight down here. So I'm basically jumping in a mid-story quest here. I was
God, this
sent
is
by
terrible.
a local kid to go and do some practicing before some tournaments coming up.
I thought I turned the chat on because I want people to see the hate and rage.
All right, the brawl's beginning.
Yeah, this is so bad. So bad.
Yeah, immediately you get a sense
All
for
right.
just how huge they are.
Yeah, the scale of the Bakugan are the intent was to make sure we kept the epic feel. You know, Bakugan are anywhere from like 2, 3, 4 stories tall, so we
Pokemon.
wanted to ensure that
This is not
that
good,
came
man.
through in
This is
combat
good.
as much as possible. So you know, the combat system is kind of a
I don't
hybrid
know what you guys, man, but
to
this game
the
right here, man.
TV show.
Look, now I
Because
get
people are
$9.
watching the
I will
TV
not
show
review this
and then
game.
the toy and
This is not in
TCG.
my
So
alley.
you know, we're running around here in the Hyde Matrix,
What's
real
going on,
time,
David?
collecting energy cores, which
Man,
are
this
those
is
blue
terrible.
hexagons on the field. Those energy cores give you the equivalent of mana
Shout out to
in
Dave,
like a
who's
fantasy
joined the chat.
RPG game.
What's going
So
on?
on the bottom left corner, that's my 4 abilities. Those are, you know, the equivalent of.
Hey,
know,
Dave, so what you
essentially
think of this
casting a
game so
spell.
far?
So right now I'm getting beat down a
Nintendo
little
dropped the
bit.
ball. This is
as
it.
I'm talking,
They end with this.
but I
Oh,
will
man.
change
I
the
can just
course here
imagine the
quickly.
rage.
So one thing you'll
Come along with this,
notice
but I'm
also with the energy core
Not
is so
impressed.
we bring in some tactics
Hey, man,
and
I wasted a
decision making just from the
50
energy
minutes.
cores alone. See the course she just picked up there
I would
was
definitely pick
a
the game.
small energy
I'm
glow,
not this
which
game
means
here.
it has a
Paper
lower
Mario
lower quantity
definitely
of
gonna get
energy
picked
that's
up.
going to supply you.
Turn them down.
The bigger the glow, the more energy you get. So now it becomes a decision of, you know, do I want to
Yeah.
get these 1 or 2
I'm definitely
close
gonna pick
cores, or do I want to
Mario,
go for
but-
the far bigger core
Nope.
with more energy deeper into the field while
And
passing
the graphics don't
you know,
even look,
other
don't even
options.
look good for this game to come out November 3rd.
What's kind of interesting is like resource management, where you're having to collect
Right, I'd
the
rather just
energy
play-
cores, but
play
also
Pokemon.
plan what attacks or abilities you're going to use. Are you going to be quick
Always my
to
time.
attack, or are you going to save more energy? And the strategy there is really what it comes down to. And looks like you won that brawl.
Indeed,
Well done,
yeah,
Kenny.
and
Nice
I mean
work
to your
by the-
point. Thank you.
I was gonna say, by the skin of your teeth, you had 12 health left.
Let's see if I can change my mic.
That was a nail biter.
I had another Bakugan in reserve.
All right, check 1, 2. I think my mic's a lot
But
better.
yeah, to your
Yeah, so
point,
Kenny-
Tyler.
But man, I'm not picking this
Sorry,
game
Steve,
up.
go ahead.
Nope.
Oh, I was just going to give a little background on story really quick. So basically, where Kenny ended up
Dave,
there was,
man, you are white.
his
Shout out
last
to
brawl
Dave
in
Williams.
a series of a quest because he wants to impress.
Yep, it looks very basic.
This local hotshot
Paper
named
Mario
Larry,
looks
who's
look decent.
organizing
I
a
would
local
probably buy
tournament.
it.
Overall,
Because
our
I'm going to
story
play Ghost of
interweaves
Tsushima.
between a series of tournaments and a larger investigation.
You right, Dave.
Into a mysterious and
Dave, you
abnormal
listen. I
earthquake
played it
activity
smart. I
going on
kind of
in
nickled
San
and
Barbara,
dimed them,
which is the town of our game.
and I'm gonna pick them both up. But the question
Yeah,
is,
like
which
there's
one
a
we
lot of
play
focus
on
first?
the brawling, but there's all of these other elements going on.
Oh,
in
my
the
brother
game
for that speaking Spanish. I wish I
you're
knew what
gonna
you was
want
saying to
you know,
me.
I guess constantly track on top of just your brawling strategies, right?
Let's see if I can put this.
Correct.
Sorry,
Right.
copy this real
So
quick.
you know the storyline I just picked up there that I'm
Shout out to my
quickly
brother speaking
progressing
Spanish.
through is,
I wish I knew what you was saying
hitting
to
on the
me.
point that Steve was
But,
talking about, where
welcome.
that was one of your good friends. She's
But yeah,
telling you
Dave,
about
I
some
don't
of the
know,
earthquake
man.
activity that's abnormal for the area going on.
Which one I want to play
and
first?
she's investigating into it.
Ghost of
I think
Tsushima
that's
probably
kinda
get
where
that
the story
run
starts to
first.
unfold
I hate to
for
say
you.
it.
So now I'm just kind of taking back my
But later on today, I'm gonna
poster
play
pieces
that
that I had
Curse of the Moon
found
2.
for
I pre-ordered
Larry.
it, so it
Oh,
should be downloaded on
got
my
one
Switch
more quick
Lite.
thing to do for Larry. Pick up an item he lost here at the lake. But returning back to the combat, you know, there's you're going into combat. with
I'm
the
gonna
two
hate on
different
this game. If
Bakugan,
you guys like these
and once
types
you
of
collect
games,
up to
more
3,
power to you. It's
and
not my
that's where
cup
a lot
tea.
of the strategy is going to come into play between
I'm
your
nice.
Bakugan and your 4 abilities.
When this game
that
came
you
on, man, I
assign
was
to the
like,
Bakugan,
what?
which we'll get into
I waited
a little
around
bit
for
more here
this.
in a few minutes.
Hey, Geeky. Shout out to
Something that I
Geeky Chicken in
kind
the
of noticed
building.
that maybe others may have noticed as well is that your
You really didn't
Bakugan
miss
you are
nothing.
actually talking
I'm gonna be
to.
honest with you. You
but
probably
in
missed.
battle. They're so much
hold on,
larger,
put
and
Geeky.
if
You
you
probably
mind kind of going into a little
missing
bit of
the
that
mechanic
relationship that you
things
have
on
with the
Paper
Bakugan.
Mario, but
Yeah,
you didn't miss
absolutely.
nothing.
So, you know, Bakugan
When this game
are
right here
sentient
popped on, at
beings
this
in
new
the
game they
Bakugan
wanted to show,
universe. So, what
that
you
was a
actually,
terrible
also might
decision.
have noticed is that
They
the
should
Bakugan
have
appears
never.
slightly different. Not
This
just
right
smaller, but a
here
little bit
did
different.
not need
So,
an
when
in-depth
Bakugan
nothing.
are not in
It
battles,
just needed to
as
be
they so frequently love to be in.
at
They
the
actually,
back of
are
the
smaller,
direct.
much
That's
smaller in
it.
toy size, much like the real toy.
Oh
And they,
man, this
you know,
came on,
your
man. I just still shaking my head.
are
All you can do is
someone that you're
laugh.
actually
It's like,
befriending,
man, what y'all
as you
thinking?
go.
Like, whose decision was this to say, okay, let
That's
me
pretty awesome. So you're gonna
make
build
this
that
happen?
relationship with your
No,
Bakugan as you continue to find more and
totally over. This
change
is
up your roster.
this is bad.
Correct.
I see a familiar face.
So
Oh wow.
there he is. Dan
I will
Kuzo.
only
Infamous
give
Dan
them some
Kuzo.
credit if they
Yes.
end with something else.
The
Or they
Awesome
give us
Brawlers
a
from the
one
TV
more
show,
thing,
again, you know, you're gonna
and
get
it was
appearance
kind
from
of
Dan
decent.
here.
Then I won't
Dan
give them
is,
an F.
kind of your
But right
tutorial
now,
guide.
this
Much
Treehouse,
like they do in the TV show, they will
F.
be streaming
All the way.
little information for
Like,
you to help guide you through the game and
0
give you,
points and
keep you
0
going on your
cents.
strategies and just your overall open world experience. So here he's telling us about.
Shout out to everybody in the
just got a
chat.
Baku ability card.
Hey, don't
from
forget, my girl
Larry,
Geeky
and
in
he's
the
telling me
chat,
how
another
I can,
YouTuber.
assign
She
it
does great
to a new
things.
Bakugan.
Definitely want to
Again,
follow
one of
her,
the layers of
especially if you like
strategy that you're gonna have to
anything
consider
Animal
is that,
Crossing or
every
farmer
Bakugan ability is
simulation
associated
related.
to a single
her
faction.
channel is
So
super
there's
dope.
5 factions: Pyrus, Chaos,
My daughter likes her
Ventus,
channel.
Aquos, and Ventus. So as you collect Bakugan ability
Listen,
cards, as you
I
can see,
didn't
there's 5
either.
here. There's only
I
4
happened to
there.
get
You
up
know, you'll
this
start to
morning
get,
and watch Spawn
basically
Wave.
what's the equivalent
And I was
of
like,
a mini
what?
deck building opportunity.
Couple
So
hours. I
you
said,
get
I'm
all
gonna
these
live stream
cards
it.
that are part
And
of
don't
your,
forget, on
part of your
July
deck to
12th,
assemble, and your deck
Ubisoft's
is really just
Forward
the
event is
4
coming out.
abilities that you're
I will be
assigning
live
to each
streaming that.
Bakugan
That
when you
is
go into
3
the fight.
p.m. on the 12th. And I think that's Sunday, if I'm correct.
And now Larry is
So
giving
that's
me
where
more
that's
of the-
where a lot of the strategy comes in. Oh, I'm sorry, Kenny. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. The day Friday. Yep. That's
Oh,
Sunday.
no, absolutely. I was just saying Larry gives me more loot here. So, yeah, you are correct. That is a lot of where the strategy's coming in.
And you know what? Listen, we've been
So
in
personally
quarantine
for
for
you,
quite some time. And I know
go
Nintendo
ahead, Tyler.
got some
Sorry.
money.
I was just saying personally for you,
some
Kenny,
good mics.
what kind of strategies do you like to implement with your Bakugan? Are you more of a going in guns blazing head
All right, I'm
first,
gonna cut
or
this chat
a little
off.
more strategic on
I had to
adding
put the
more kind
Nintendo
of
chat
buffs,
up because that was.
or recovery?
I know if I was laughing in the
So,
mad,
you know,
I know they
it's,
had to
it's a
be.
good question. The Bakugan
Furious.
factions actually kind of draw their own strategy. So again, leveraging as much as
I wonder
we
how
can
many
from the TCG
viewers
and
dropped
bringing that
off
experience into the
as
game.
soon as this was
For
pulled
the
up.
different players that'll recognize, you know, a lot of the.
Thank you
a lot of
guys for liking the
factions have their
video.
own playing style. So I generally try and adapt a.
If you're new to the
playing
chat, hey,
style
chime
to
in.
the team
Let a
I
brother
wanna
know.
go in
We
there.
go live every
When
Monday
I have
night.
my druthers, you know, I like the balance of Aquos and all its things it can do. But you know, if I'm coming at you with a Pyrus Dragonoid, I will just bring an aggressive attack approach.
Hey, Kenny, what does she have for you there?
This it, Geeky.
She's telling us about some,
It's supposed to be Paper
something she
Mario
saw at
and
the,
some new
fountain
game.
over here.
That's
Oh,
it.
there's a little sparkle.
Check that out.
That's all they're supposed to show. Let me move my picture down.
So,
All right.
I've,
Oh,
picked up
nice.
Yes, Steve. This is
This is your
is
third
hot,
Bakugan?
Aquos Syndius.
hot garbage.
Indeed.
This is
So a lot
So
of
now
what you'll find.
the graphics is not even that good.
Oh,
This
sorry,
is
go ahead, Sam.
Oh, I was just gonna say.
this
now
is
you're
a
rocking a full
souped
team.
up Nintendo 3DS game.
Yes, I am.
That's
That
what it
is
look
my
like.
third Bakugan. So early on, you know, you'll
It's like,
start
oh
off
man, you saw
finding,
this on a
one
3DS, you'd be
Bakugan
like,
you
oh, that's
jumped
pretty good
about 30
graphics.
minutes into play
This
here.
is not
But early on, you'll find
a
your
Treehouse,
initial Bakugan,
spend a bunch of time
and then
event.
quickly pick up 2 more to fill out.
This is
a
not. This
minimum
is
team
this
of
is like
3.
Pokemon.
And then you know, you'll keep on finding Bakugan throughout the world by exploring. Or
Nah, this game
real-
is.
real
Whoever
quick,
signed off and said,
um,
this is a good game
Tyler, can you
to
ba-
release.
good.
I think a
wanted
lot
to
of
back
people
out
will
of that
buy
fight so
this.
you can
This is a
strategize really quick
a
before
million
going
plus seller. Fired
yeah.
up
Oh, yes.
immediately.
Yeah, so you could see as he was engaging
Oh,
in conversation, they were
man.
about to start a brawl, but you got a sneak peek at your opponent's lineup.
Listen,
and that gave
I'm a
you an
diehard
opportunity
Nintendo
to,
fan. I know you guys are
as,
too.
As he was saying, drop
So
out.
I'm
and then
sitting here
maybe
just
rework
waiting,
your
like,
own team to
there
counter
gotta
what
be
your opponent's
something
going to be
else.
bringing into the brawl.
It just gotta be.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
can't do this
So,
to us.
Tyler, to your
Come on,
to your
Nintendo.
question, I just got rid of
Don't
that
just
deal
pee
for
all
some
on
more-
my
some
clothes.
more combat attack.
God almighty.
Give
I
more
hope that doesn't come
firepower
back
to
to
your
bite
Pyrus
you.
Dragonoid.
I just want to listen. Somebody gotta put it
I
together.
also hope it does not come
A
back to
video
bite
of
me.
all
I'm gonna
the
do it
live
without
reactions.
We'll
this
see
as well.
shortly.
I want to see somebody at the
I do like how you're
Nintendo
able to
store.
switch out,
I wonder if they got people in
those
the
abilities,
Nintendo store
and
watching this.
I think that adds a lot
Because
of
I know
depth
they was
to
like,
battles, not only in
"Oh,
game, but
man,
if
this a
I'm
bull."
not mistaken, you'll be taking that online as well, correct?
Correct. That's absolutely right. So, you know, whatever team and abilities you've built up
Oh,
throughout
man.
story mode
It ain't going
is
on and
exactly
on.
what you're able to take into an online brawl.
This don't take a whole lot of
So
explaining.
there's the 2 darkest that he's bringing into the brawl with him.
Time to drum up. Let's do this.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, and one of
Hope
the
that
other
firepower
things,
comes in handy.
we'll see what we can do. And one of the other things that you know, you may or may not have noticed when I was modifying my abilities on the Bakugan
Steve,
screen,
you're right.
I'm
okay with no more Nintendo Directs,
to factions,
But they
so,
gotta give
you
us
know,
something. Yeah, you're
I wouldn't
right.
call it a paper, rock, scissors
You're
system
right.
by any
I don't know what's
means,
going on
but,
after all this.
each faction has essentially 2 two other factions.
I
That
thought I was going to be playing some
defends well
Crisis.
against. Well, it's
They delayed
against
that.
another faction. So just another layer of things to think about.
That's all right.
And ponder when you're going into
PlayStation
battle.
holding
One
us
of the
down.
reasons
Get a
why,
PlayStation.
You know, you get that preview.
Ghost of
of who you're
Tsushima
getting
next
ready to
week.
go
I'm
against,
trying to
and
get through Last of
have
Us
the
2 right
ability to
now,
make some alternate decisions.
so I'll be busy.
I have to say, your opponent
more
has been
Bakugan.
pretty quick
Curse of the Moon 2 come out
to
today.
swap his Bakugan
I'm about to get into that.
between the two that he
Love
has.
some old school Castlevania.
Really fast.
Right.
Yeah, he appears to have not liked his
Hey man, if you in the
matchup
chat,
from
man,
my,
have not hit the like
Dragon
button
Ball
yet,
originally.
hit that like button for the brother. Appreciate you.
So in combat, you know, aside from your four abilities that you're working with, we actually have other things. You know,
Did anybody pick up
early
Vigor?
gameplay, so as you
I picked it up.
evolve the Bakugan and they get bigger and stronger.
I mean, it wasn't
there's,
bad. It just
there's
wasn't
other
like
things that other mechanics.
another game
that,
that's not
you know, we
very
aren't gonna be able to
optimized
see
for the
here,
Switch.
but like Bakugear are passive abilities that you kind of charge up as you play. Those are special cores that, you know, again, making a tactics level decision during the
I would say
real-time
Switch Up did a
combat.
great review
And
on
then
that.
another big one is team attacks.
I have to totally
and, you know,
agree with every aspect.
Pulling
I'm gonna do a small
more
review on it,
inspiration
but
from the TCG and toy line. If I can successfully charge up all three of my Bakugan here, which I am on my way to do, I will be able to pull off a team attack. So it's a lot about risk and reward, you know, as I'm charging up, taking the time to charge up these guys. Obviously, as you can see, I'm taking a bit of a beating here. However, you know, I'm hoping that the payoff from my one large team attack is
listen,
going
this
to
game looks so boring.
equal the punishment
I
I'm
am not.
taking and more.
I have not excited.
We hope you can pull
There's
that off.
one
You
least
gotta get
about
those
this game.
Baku cores.
Yeah,
This is
you're-
definitely
Yeah,
like
you are competing with the other
a game
characters.
that
Oh,
if I
sorry.
was
Go
in
ahead.
like
No, I'm
the
just
second or
commenting
third
on the
grade, I'll probably be all over it.
Oh yeah, I was just saying that you're competing with
The
the
game
other
would
characters
not
to collect those
get my
Baku
dollars
cores as
at
quickly
all.
as you can.
And I ain't a hater.
That's right.
Yeah,
I ain't trusting
exactly. So the,
imagination, it's
you know,
just
the cores on the field are
Come on,
not
Nintendo, you
obviously
gotta-
in abundance. So,
That's not playing. This is
again,
not it.
You know, another layer of tactics.
Maybe they do
that
something
you'll
else in the
be
week,
introduced
and
to
then we're like,
later on
oh
in the
man,
game is
Nintendo's
that,
back.
there's actually brawler abilities as well.
I hope that
So
rumor is
there's
true
kind
about a
of,
direct on the 20th.
boost gear, if you will, that allow you to do things like run faster or a force field that knocks your opponent down. If you get
Hey man,
within,
shout out to
close
Dave
range of them.
Williams, man.
So, you know, balancing the strategy.
We be on the
elements
same
of
page
what
mentally.
Bakugan
This
and what
is-
factions you're
I can
bringing
understand if an
in
indie
to
developer
the,
making something like this,
into the
especially
battle,
if they
along
knew
with what
and
you're
the
doing
learning
at
how
the
to make
real-time
games.
combat level here.
About what?
I think we're getting close.
There's my team attack.
You're right,
Yeah.
Dave.
Team attack!
You're right.
Yo,
This is not
one hit.
it.
That was worth it.
So far,
Dave
so
said the
good.
best. I'll play some indie games that
Still has one more to go.
And only 92 left on this guy.
done way better than what they showing on the road right now.
I can take a couple hits.
See if I can beat him to the core.
But it was a big risk spending all of that time collecting those Baku cores for all of your Bakugan so that you can build up enough to do that big team attack.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And the later you get into the game, the riskier that kind of decision.
Yeah, I'm definitely not happy with Nintendo
You know, I
right
have
now.
a little bit of an edge as I'm a three versus two.
And I think like one more thing.
Advantage on him, but you know, very soon
Metroid.
in the story progression,
Samus
you're
Return.
going to be facing strictly 3-on-3 battles.
Pick it up
brawls.
today.
Well done, Kenny.
All right.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a great brawl.
They spent a long time on this game.
team
That's why I keep
attack.
talking over it.
Nice work. So I think that's all the time we have today for Bakugan Champions of Vestroia. Thank you so much, Kenny and Steve, for joining us and showing us your game. Do you have any final thoughts you want to share with us before we head out?
Yeah, I just want to say we're really, really excited to be able to share the game today, and we hope our fans and beyond love playing it.
Yeah, and
All right,
thank you
thank
for
you.
the opportunity to be on Treehouse. And you know, we've loved
Yes.
working with Spin Master on the IP, so it's a great opportunity.
That's
We love working with
Thank you, guys.
WayForward.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Kenny and
Thanks a lot,
Steve, and thank
guys.
you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler, for joining us. I hope
Thanks.
everyone enjoyed what you saw today. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe. Bye, everyone.
Man, hold up. Man, this was so pure boo boo. YouTube, this was terrible. Oh man, this is terrible. I see. Paper Mario looks good. I'm with that. I'm gonna pick that up. No problem. The little stuff they see me, I was like, oh, okay, good. But they was like, yeah, chime in because what? Way with four, got a new game we gotta show you. And then they just dropped a turd over the internet. I can only imagine the rage of some of these other YouTubers. Oh, it's gonna be fun today going back and watching other people's stuff. Dave said, there is probably an audience for this game, but not for me. Maybe kids would like it. You're right, Dave. That's what I said. If I was in second grade, I might pick this up. Be like, mommy, mommy, mommy. But not the kid. I would not be reviewing this game. Not even if they sent me a free code. Nah, pass. You know what? To the back. I would, if they send me a free code, I'll let my kids play it and let them review it and tell me how it is. But not me. Oh man, they're totally disappointed. They get an F. Go this way. F. Failure face. This is terrible. I'm mad. It's like I could have took this whole extra hour and could have been editing some other videos. But this is what we do. Hey man, let me know how you like my headphones. Give me some new headphones to help me with my streaming. Just got a couple little things I gotta figure it out. Like I want to be able to talk, but I hear my voice in my ear. I don't know how to figure that out yet. I'll figure it out. There's something else to do. Man, let me know, man, how you really feel about this Nintendo hot garbage they just shelled out to everybody. I hate to say that because I'm a Nintendo guy, but man, it's hard. It'd be different if we had things to kind of like prepare our minds for new things that's coming down the road. But when you don't have that, and this is all you offer, and then the game you show comes out in November with what they thinking? PS5 and Xbox, you think they gonna get any sales? Whoever on their team, they say, oh man, November 3rd, that's it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it November 3rd, and we're gonna compete with PS5 and Xbox Series X. You idiot. You should be fired today. Oh man, good people. This is not good, man. Let me know in the chat, man, what you think. But I'm just at it all. Like, what the hell are I was just watching? Like, come on, Nintendo. You guys dropped the Switch, and you just said kind of dropped the Switch with Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Mario Kart, and Splatoon 2, all in the same year. Then you have this? You try to tell me it was nothing else to showcase with Paper Mario besides what they offered? There was no other third-party developer like Bethesda, or you could have showed Doom Eternal. That would have been dope. I've been all about that. Like, terrible. All right, I'm getting off my bandwagon. What's up, good people? Don't forget, every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, your boy goes live with This Week in Gaming. We will revisit what we watched today. This is not it. Um, but I'm gonna stick with Nintendo. I won't jump off the bandwagons like some other YouTubers. But I'm gonna ride with Nintendo. All right, I'm gonna pull Steve's comment up before I get up out of there. Steve M in the building. Steve says, "Hope that Nintendo Switch hype train doesn't derail this fall. They need something big to compete with the Xbox. They do, man. You to be honest, they don't need really nothing really big. They just because I don't think you can gonna be able to hype that train. That PS5 is coming. Um, but they gotta have something. They can't just say just lay a dead egg and just let the rest of the year go by. That's not the move. They gotta have something. I think I would let them fight it out. If they can have a big title for Christmas, be great. But next year, they gotta have a new Switch. Gotta have something that improves on the current model. They can have a Nintendo Switch Pro or XL, whatever it may be. Something that adds value to the Switch lineup, just to carry it forward. Because a lot of people, real gamers, the Nintendo Switch is that second device. Um, like to me, my second device is the Xbox and the PS5 because my Nintendo Switch go everywhere. I would love it to be able to have some better graphics on it, but I ain't tripping. I haven't seen a whole lot of games that look as good as Super Smash Brothers or Mario Kart 8, Splatoon 2. I don't know what Nintendo doing over there. They doing some magic. Them games look great. I could deal with that as a secondary device. Um, I just wish they went and talked to some of these other developers and let them give them some secrets so they can sell more games. Because if them games were good, you would find out that more people would gravitate towards the Switch faster. But you're right. You're right, Steve. They gotta do something, man. I think next year gonna be their year. Let them fight it out, but they gotta drop at least one bomb. If they mess around and get Breath of the Wild 2 out this year, they'll be all right. I think they can ride with that. You add that and you add the Mario collection, they'll be okay to survive the onslaught, which is gonna be Xbox. Cause you think about you're not just talking about Xbox, but you talking about Halo. You talking about Spider-Man. They're competing against. I mean, them games you're not gonna compete against. And you know what? If Ratchet and Clank drop, that's another one. And then you don't know what Xbox is gonna do. So don't forget this Sunday. I will. Oh, let me take it back. Yeah, this. I said I was gonna live stream it Sunday's event, but I don't know. I might not. Might can't. But I'll figure it out. If I can, I'll let you know. I'm gonna be on. But if not, it's the life of working two jobs. All right, good people. I could sit here and run my mouth for a long time, but I'm glad you guys just sat back and ride with me. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm out. Peace. Let me go ahead and hit this finish button. I'm gonna end my broadcast.